was born in the South. Sometimes I have a big mouth when I see something that I don't like. I gotta say it. We've been driving this road for a mighty long time, paying no mind to the signs. Well, this neighborhood's changed, it's all been rearranged. We left that team somewhere behind. Slow down, we're gonna crash. Radio is screaming, it's a blast, blast, blast. Look out, baby, you got your blinders on. Everybody's looking for a way to get real gone, real gone, real gone. But there's a new cat in town, he's got high-paid friends. Thinks he's gonna change history. You think you know him so well, yeah, you think he's so swell, but he's just perpetuating prophecy. Come on now, slow down, you're gonna crash. Radio is screaming, it's a blast, blast, blast. Look out, you got your blinders on. Everybody's looking for a way to get real gone, real gone, real gone, real gone. You can say what you want, but you can't say it around here, 'cause they'll catch you and give you a whipping. Well, I believe I was right when I said you were wrong. You didn't like the sound of that, now did you? Slow down, you're gonna crash. Radio is screaming, it's a blast, blast, blast. Look out, you got your blinders on. Everybody's looking for a way to get real gone. Well, here I come, and I'm so not scared. Got my pedal to the metal, got my hands in the air. Well, look out, you take your blinders off. Everybody's looking for a way to get real gone, real gone, real gone. Ooh. Real gone, real gone.
Man, what a hell of a year it's been. Keep on bluffing, but I just can't win. Drown my songs, but they learn to swim. Man, what a hell of a year it's been. Head in a bottle, put my heart in a case. Yeah, it's getting harder to act my age. Play a sad song on a tiny violin for the man at the bar confessing his sins. I need some good news. Send me sipping on cold truth. Nobody knows what I'm going through, but the devil wouldn't walk in my shoes. Wish someone told me living this life would be lonely. Trying to get away from the old me. Still stuck singing these blues. All I really need is a little good news. Love keeps knocking, but I just stay home. I ain't picking no flowers for the seeds that I've sown. They say it gets darker when you're coming on door. Still looking for the right at the end of my wrongs. At the end of my wrongs, I need some good news. Sitting here sipping on cold truth. Nobody knows what I'm going through, but the devil will walk in my shoes. nobody knows what I'm going through. Bet the devil wouldn't walk in my shoes. Wish someone told me living this life would be lonely. Trying to get away from the old me. Still stuck singing these blues. All I really need is a little good news. All I really need is a little. Something bring me back to the middle. All I really need is a little good news.
As you promised me that I was more than all the miles combined, you must have had yourself a change of heart like halfway through the drive, because your voice trailed off exactly as you passed my exit sign. Kept on driving straight and left our future to the right. Now I am stuck between my anger and the blame that I can't face, and memories or something even smoking weed is not replaced. And I am terrified of weather, cause I see you when it rains. Doc told me to travel, but there's COVID on the plains. And I love Vermont, but it's the season of the sticks. And I saw your mom, she forgot that I existed. And it's half my fault, but I just like to play the victim. I'll drink alcohol till my friends come home for Christmas. And I'll dream each night of some version of you that I might not have, but I did not lose. Now you're tire tracks and one pair of shoes, and I'm split in half, but that'll have to do. So I thought that if I piled something good and all my bad, that I could cancel out the darkness I inherited from Dad. No, I am no longer funny, cause I miss the way you laugh. You once called me forever, now you still can't call me back. And I love Vermont, but it's the season of the sticks. And I saw your mom, she forgot that I existed. And it's half my fault, but I just like to play the victim. I'll drink alcohol till my friends come home for Christmas. And I'll dream each night of some version of you that I might not have, but I did not lose. Now you're tire tracks and one pair of shoes, and I'm split in half, but that'll have to do. Oh, that'll have to do. My other half was you. I hope this pain's just passing through, but I doubt it. 'Cause I love Vermont, but it's the season of the sticks. And I saw your mom, she forgot that I existed. And it's half my fault, but I just like to play the victim. I'll drink alcohol till my friends come home for Christmas. And I'll dream each night of some version of you that I might not have, but I did not lose. Now you're tire tracks and one pair of shoes, and I'm split in half. That'll have to do, have to do.
It's been a wreck, me week, 60 plus from dawn to dusk in the red dirt heat, busting it up for a couple of bucks, but it ain't no thing, just another day till I'm on my way to them cool, cool sheets, and you and me working on the night shift, baby, dying for your touch like crazy, racking up the overtime hours, loving how we're working on the night shift, baby. Gonna rock it right, no need to talk, I know what you want and what you like, 'cause I do too, yeah, I love how you leave on the lights, not a thing between you and me, and it feels so nice when you 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2.
It's a motorcycle drive-by, baby dry kind eyes. I think it's about time we headed home. Walking on this tire road with my damn high hopes. Country boys don't die alone. Reading poetry under shade trees. That woman, she's my baby. I will be in Richmond by tonight. With so much shame inside me, I just wanna hide me. But they wanna hear me sing my songs under lights. It's a motorcycle drive-by, baby dry and kind eyes. I think it's about time we headed home. Walking up this tire road with my damn high hopes. The country boys don't die alone. Every day's so fleeting, and I have been trying to save it while I can. Look on her face, all these hot, humid days, and the boys in my damn band. It's a motorcycle drive-by, baby dry and kind eyes. I think it's about time we headed home. Walking such a tight road with my damn high hopes. Country boys don't die alone. Reading poetry under shade trees. That woman, she's my baby. I will be in Richmond by tonight. With so much shame inside me, I just wanna hide me. They wanna hear me sing my songs under lights.
Please be seated. It really is wonderful to see so much colour out there today, so thank you for embracing the colour and finding something nice and bright in your wardrobe. That song, Motorcycle Drive-By, was chosen because the kids absolutely loved it. It was one of their favourites, the one that they'd asked to be cranked loudly, back to back with no brakes when going anywhere in the car. Tēnā koutou katoa, welcome to everyone who has come here today with heavy hearts to remember and celebrate the lives of precious August, his adored little bro Hugo, and their baby sister Goldie. And alongside them today is Marlo, the family dog. My name is Angie, and I feel incredibly privileged and honoured to be trusted with today's service. I would like to acknowledge that all whānau and friends can't be with us here today, and some may be joining us on the live stream, so a warm welcome. To those here with us, I'm just going to give you a moment to check that your phones are on silent, please. Thank you. When the unimaginable happens, it can be difficult to find the words to express our feelings and thoughts. In this moment, it may still feel unbelievable, so much so that no words can describe the depth of our grief, emotions, and heartbreak. These 3 children were adored by all their family. We can only imagine how unbearable this is, and our hearts are full of love and compassion for each of you. Collectively, let's find comfort in each other. Find the inner strength to emotionally get through today's life celebrations as we wrap aroha and awhi around the kids' mum, Chelsea, Gran Lindy, Auntie Sasha, alongside Nana Florence, Grandad Mike and Mary, Uncle Mark, Auntie Holly and Shirley, great-grandparents who are here with us, and all their cousins and wider family. As together we deeply cherish the memories of August, Hugo and Goldie. I know there won't be a dry eye in the room this morning, and you can expect that we may need to stop, take a breath, and wipe our tears. Today is a place for our sadness and tears, as the kids have touched so many hearts during their time with us. They each leave behind their own unique legacy, which we'll hear about today as we celebrate and show gratitude for the love and laughter that they brought into your world, which will forever live on in all your hearts. Chelsea wishes for today to be a life celebration for her kids, a service full of love and happy memories. Let's remember the kids' laughter, talk about the fun times, and honour their successes. August, or Augie, as he was later nicknamed, was a welcome blessing. The very excited Chelsea joined a worldwide Facebook group called Due in November, which became and still is a fantastic source of support for her. Like most 7, almost 8-year-olds, he was cheeky, mischievous, but this cool guy was a natural entertainer, the jokester. However, August had a unique superpower, and that was speed. He told everyone that he was the fastest in the school, and he just won overall year 3 boy at Mount Big School Athletics. Hugo, or Johnny, as he was sometimes called, was a dude who liked a little bit of rough and tumble, especially with his big bro. They could scrap, but they could also be kind, caring, and extremely helpful to one another. They were also very considerate towards each other. However, Hugo's superpower was his strength. Did you know that he came first place in shot put at athletics? And he's 5. Last year, the boys grew mullets, and this year, Hugo wanted to grow a mohawk. The boys were excited about the idea of a new baby, although Hugo said it was the dumbest thing ever when he found out that Goldie was a girl. Of course, Hugo's attitude didn't last, and both the boys were perfect little helpers who would fight over who was going to get her out of bed and who was going to feed her. Goldie Girl's superpower was happiness. She was such a happy wee girl. The kids loved all their cousins, hanging out with the cooler old ones, fishing, playing PlayStation. And with the younger ones, they made real-life huts, special trips to Cloud 9 and Chipmunks, and the ultimate fun being the time zone. I would now like to share the words of their amazing mother, who, even with her heart in pieces, has shown remarkable mana and courageous strength. My sweet 3 beautiful brown-eyed darlings, August, Hugo, and Goldie, you were my absolute world. August James Field was born on the 27th of November 2017 at 39 weeks, weighing 10 pounds and 3 ounces. His middle name was given to him after my granddad. From the minute he was born, he was all go. He spent a week in neonates with pneumonia. Once we were home, he was full noise. A happy baby that never wanted to sleep. This carried on for a very long time. August's favourite colour was blue. August loved machinery, trucks, cars, motorbikes, stock cars, you name it. He was obsessed with Blippi as a toddler and would always tell me about the vehicles he had spotted when we were out and about. I remember one time saying to him when he was maybe about 2, "Hey August, check out the tractor." And he turned around and said, "No, Mum, that's a combine harvester." August loved music too. He had a huge repertoire of favourite songs. During the first big lockdown, I listened to him sing "We Will Rock You" about 50 times a day for 6 weeks. His love for music had him starting to doing drum lessons this year, which he was really enjoying. His best friend is Levi, who has written some special words that we will hear about shortly. Augie loved being social. He was the kind of kid that would move on your family picnic, eat your pizza, or join you in making sandcastles. August always loved sport and being active. He played football for Fielding United AFC and on Saturday morning Fielding Rugby. It was hard to choose between the two, so he asked if he could play on an alternative Saturday with each team. But I said it was unfair to his teammates. He loved going to the beach, fishing, and he would always come back and brag about the snapper or the gurnard that he'd caught. He loved going on trips to Wairoa to visit Papa Ron and go fishing with Papa too. He always enjoyed popping around to see Papa Ben and Auntie Doreen while we were there. At home, he loved helping with his sheep and chickens. He and Hugo would collect the eggs, but strangely come back empty-handed. When I asked where all the eggs were, they would say, with a guilty look, that there weren't any. But the truth is that they had fun smashing them all the way back. August loved playing Minecraft and Farming Simulator on the PlayStation. One time during a sleepover at Nana's, he started to get upset and he had to go home because he needed to check his crops to make sure his potatoes were growing. Nana was confused about what he meant and then realised that he meant the Farming Simulator game. August loved football and was a huge Messi fan. For his birthday cake this year, he wanted a Messi cake. August would have been turning 8 this Thursday, and he'd been counting down the sleeps until his special day. Hugo John Field was born on the 18th of March, 2020. His middle name was given to him by both of his great-grandfathers, who were named John. He was a week early at a whopping 10 pounds and 8 ounces. He was a snuggly, sensitive mama's boy from birth. He was born 2 days before the first big lockdown. Gran remembers being in the family bubble and calling around to visit, and being greeted by a very jealous August, who at the top of his lungs with his hands on his hips saying, "You're my Gran." Of course, the jealousy soon wore off and the boys became best mates. Hugo was such a sweet and caring boy. He idolised his big brother and just wanted to be with him wherever his brother was. His favourite colour was green, and Hugo had a huge obsession for dinosaurs from a very young age. I quickly had to learn the names of all dinosaurs when I was reading his favourite books. Hugo was a sensitive brute who had no fear because he was constantly trying to keep up with his big brother. He gave anything and everything a go. He was riding motorbikes from a young age. He loved fishing, building huts, and the sandpit was especially a big favourite of his. When Hugo was younger, he couldn't say August, so he used to call him Cecil. This nickname stuck for quite some time. Hugo was August's little slave and would run around and get anything his brother demanded. Still, up until the age of 5, he did whatever his brother asked him to do. Hugo played first kicks at Fielding United. His best friends were Lachlan and Hudson, and he also went to kindy with Hudson. Hugo had only started school in term 2, and he was excited to go to Mount Biggs School. He made new friends, and he took it all in his stride. His favourite things at school were to play infected and playing in the huts. He was also known for standing his ground, even with the seniors. He really had no fear. The boys loved trips to the warehouse with Gran to buy monster trucks and Hot Wheels. His favourite answer when you asked him a question was not telling. Goldie May Iris Field was born on the 6th of September 2024. She was named after her great-grandmother May and her big sister Iris. Goldie was born 2 weeks early and weighed 8 pounds 3 ounces. Goldie really kept me on my toes my entire pregnancy. She remained breeched the entire time and she kept doing flips around my tummy. She was born via emergency C-section and she came out breech with a cord wrapped around her neck as she got stuck out along the way. Goldie was the sweetest little girl. She loved having big snuggles and sleepy cuddles. She would fall asleep anywhere and everywhere because she was used to being lugged around to her brother's sports, school events and play dates. The happiest cruisy baby, she never cried unless it was bath time. She loved her brothers, and in return they were both loving and affectionate. She was their biggest supporter, and she would throw her arms up in the air saying, "Yay!" celebrating every win. At 10 months old, one of Goldie's first words were, "Hi." And whenever you came into the room, she would say, "Hi," with a big grin on her face. She adored her best mate, the family dog, Arlo. Dog was another one of her first words, followed by Marlo, even before she said mum. She made friends everywhere she went. She had her favourite girls that served us at the New World, and they would abandon their jobs and come over and make fuss as we walked in. She had a big fan club of girls at school that couldn't wait to come over and say hi every morning and afternoon. Goldie loved going to music class and having splash in the paddling pool at Makino. She hadn't become walking yet, but she was pulling herself up and standing with confidence and attempting to coast herself around the furniture. She had just gotten 4 teeth when she turned 1. My little darlings will know that I love them always. We had so much fun together. We made so many great memories that I will cherish forever. I'm so glad that I took all the photos and the videos that I did so that I can look back at them forever. I will miss the constant calling out of "Mum," hearing "I'm hungry" every 10 minutes. And I will even miss the boys saying 6, 7 constantly. I will miss you 3 so much. And you will know that your mum loves you forever and ever. And I know Augie, Johnny and Goldie Girl have felt your love and have been lucky to have had you as their mum. They know how brave you've been, We give thanks for the special, unconditional love that you all brought into each other's lives. Their beautiful brown eyes, cheeky wee selves, their superpowers of speed, strength and happiness, matched with their humour, hugs and kisses. We're now going to take some time to reflect on some deeply treasured memories of the kids through photos and videos and songs that they loved rocking out to.
I've been aiming for the top, just like a rocket taking up. You got me high and flying in a dream. Got me feeling like a one, and after everything you've done, just let me take this little moment to say that you're so special. And I don't tell you this enough, but you're the one who makes me happy. You're my future, don't deny it. From time to time I'll get to ride it, but I guess what I am trying to say is you're so special. So special. I know you know, I know that you know that you're so special. I know you know, I know that you know that you're so special. I know you know, I know that you know you're so special to me. And all that I want and need, you're so special to me. And I want the world to see you're so special to me. All that I want and need is you're so special to me. And I want the world to see so special, special. So special, special.
Alabama, Arkansas, I do love my mom and pa, not the way that I do love you.
Well, holy moly, real life, you're the apple of my eye. Girl, I never loved one like you.
Man, oh man, you're my best friend. I scream it too. There's nothing that, there ain't nothing that I need.
Well, hot and heavy pumpkin pie, chocolate candy, Jesus Christ, ain't nothing please me more than you.
Oh, let me go home. Home is wherever I'm with you.
it's true. Laugh until we think we're down, barefoot on the summer night. Never could be sweeter than with you.
And in the streets you run free like it's only you and me. Choose your sun and the sea. Oh, let me go home. Home is wherever I'm with you. Oh, let me go home. Home is wherever I'm with you.
Jay,
Alexander,
do you remember that day you fell out of my window?
I sure do. You came jumping out after me.
Well, you fell on the concrete and nearly broke your ass, and you were bleeding all over the place, and I rushed you out to the hospital. You remember that?
Yes, I do.
Well, there's something I never told you about that night.
What did you tell me?
While you were sitting in the back seat smoking a cigarette you thought was going to be your last, I was falling deep, deeply in love with you. And I never told you till just now.
Let me go home. Home is wherever I'm with you. Oh, let me go home. Home is where I'm alone with you.
Home, let me come home. Home is wherever I'm with you.
Oh, home. Yes, I am home. Home is when I'm alone with you. And I tell my heart is soft. I turn up my heart and high. Once and once and once and once.
You're crazy lately, I'm confirming. Trying to rob myself of something. You just trying to get a word and life is not fair. I've been working on my tunnel vision, trying to get a new prescription, taking swings and even missing, but I don't care. I'm dancing more, just a little bit, breathing more, just a little bit, care a little less, just a little bit, like life is woo. I'm making more, just a little bit, spin a little more to get rid of it, smile a little more and I'm into it. I've been running through this strange life, chasing all them green lights, throwing up the shade for a little bit of sunshine. Hit me with them good vibes, pictures on my phone like everything is so fine. Little bit of sunshine, a little bit of sunshine, a little bit of sunshine. Another day, another selfish moment. I've been feeling helpless, sick of seeing all the selfies. Now I don't care. Found myself a new vocation, calibrated motivation. No more static, change the station, headed somewhere. I'm dancing more, just a little bit, breathing more, just a little bit, care a little less, just a little bit, like life is woo. I'm making more, just a little bit, spin a little more to get rid of it, smile a little more and I'm into it. Honestly, man, lately I've been running through this strange life, chasing all them green lights, throwing up the shade for a little bit of sunshine. Hit me with them good vibes, pictures on my phone like everything is so fine. Little bit of sunshine, a little bit of sunshine, a little bit of sunshine. I don't really know any other way to say this. Can't slow down, trying to keep up with the changes. Punch that number and the name when I clocked in. Now I feel like I get with the cane when I walk in. Basically, life is the same thing, unless you don't want the same thing. Probably should've won and got a feature, but I didn't. I've been saving up the money cause it's better for the business. I've been running through the strange life, chasing all them green lights, throwing up the shade for a little bit of sunshine. Yeah. A little bit of sunshine, a little bit of sunshine.
I've been dreaming friendly faces. I've got so much time to kill. Just imagine people laughing. I know someday we will. And even if it's far away, get me through another day. Cover me in sunshine, shower me with good times. Tell me that the world's been spinning since the beginning, and everything will be alright. Cover me in sunshine. From a distance, all these mountains are just some tiny hills. Wildflowers, they
beautiful personalities caught in those photographs. You'll see this photo here was actually taken a couple of weeks ago. It was their school photo. And obviously, Goldie Girl joined in. We're now going to have some special tributes. We've got Levi, Augie's best friend, with his mum Danny, who was August's Fielding United coach as well. So they're going to come forward, followed by the staff from Mount Biggs School. And in true country fashion, Lamb and Calf Day, August won second prize, handling his pig Walter, whilst Hugo and Nige, who was going to be named Banana if he was a girl, won highly commended. Danny and Levi, if you want to come up when you're ready.
Kia ora. My name is Danny, my son is Levi, and he and August were best friends. Chels is one of my best friends too. I had the privilege of being like an auntie to her babies, just as she is to mine. I have also had the privilege of working at Mount Biggs as a teacher aide, which meant I got to be around the children every day, watching them play, learn, and grow. Today, I stand here with a heavy heart, but also with the deepest love and honour, to speak about three of the most beautiful children this world has ever known: August, Hugo, and Goldie. Children who were bright, kind, funny, full of spark, children who should still be here with us today. August, Hugo, and Goldie were the light of Chelsea's life. If you knew Chels, you'd know she was the most loving, caring, supportive mum. Somehow always on time and always looking great. I would be in absolute awe of her every single day. I've seen her carrying both boys, one on each hip, when they both wanted her, coaching touch practice with 18 children, with Goldie in the front pack, loving every moment. Carting 3 kids to all sorts of events and sports, whether it's a tough kids challenge that she's pushing the pram through long grass to get to, or swimming lessons with 3 bags, a pram, a million snacks, and you guessed it, she always remembered their goggles. You name it, she could do it. People would probably think, 2 busy boys and a baby, wow, she's got her hands full. But that's exactly how she wanted it. Hands full of love, arms full of her babies, and a life full of purpose. August would have been turning 8 this Thursday. He had a tight-knit group of mates. He was an all-rounder little lad, and everyone loved him. When my son Levi started school for the very first time, he met August on his first day. August instantly invited Levi over for a sleepover, and at that moment Chelsea and I thought, well, that escalated. We'd probably better introduce ourselves. They ran off together like they'd known each other forever, and from that moment on, that was it. A friendship that was going to be for life, whether they liked it or not. Because as soon as their mums met, we became best of friends too. And once that happened, those boys didn't stand a chance. We planned their futures for them, right down to the flat they were going to share out the back so we could keep them close, and the defensive driving lessons we'd promised to give them so they would be sensible drivers and always get home safely. We organised their sports activities so they would be together. If they weren't put on the same team, we would swap things around so they were. Luckily, I knew the coach. Not just for convenience, but because we knew they were stronger together, they had each other's backs. And in some instances, most importantly, they knew how to have fun together. Whether it was handstands and cartwheel competitions mid-football game, or August landing impressive random headers during basketball. These two could have fun regardless of the competition at hand, and it didn't matter if they were on the field or court. No. This carried on in supermarkets too. Levi would take one crock off, and that would be the football. They'd do cartwheels and kick the crock around like it was the football, like they were in a big, wide open space with no one else around. It was their world, we just lived in it. Chelsea and I would also buy them the same clothes, so they would sometimes match. And some mornings I'd get a message from Chelsea letting me know August wants Levi to wear his golden Messi today. Sometimes I'd get a message even before school saying August really wants a play date after school today. I knew I had to cancel any plans because nothing would take priority over a play date with August. They were the best of friends, and a play date for Levi meant I got to hang out with them too. A favourite thing of mine to do as well. August was super fast and sporty. I had the privilege of coaching August for 2 years of Ripper Rugby, summer soccer, and just recently football. He had started to find his rhythm in football, his skills and ability were improving tenfold, and boy could he run. Recently in athletics, he placed first in every running event and placed in all others, taking out first place overall for the Year 3 boys group. Just recently, he wrote me a letter, one of the most precious things I now own. In that letter, he asked if he could come for a sleepover. He promised he would be brave and that he would even try new food. On that same letter were stickers Hugo had added, some little scribbly pictures from Goldie, and 2 Hot Wheels cars sellotaped inside. A whole piece of their family all together just to ask for a sleepover. August, I'm sorry we didn't get to do that sleepover at our house. But I am so grateful and so honoured that you felt safe enough to ask me, that you trusted me and you wanted that special time with Levi, and that will always stay with me. August took on the big brother role like a boss. He was helpful, caring and supportive, and he just adored his Hugo and Goldie. Then there was Hugo. Sweet, funny, gentle-hearted Hugo, who quickly became part of the boys' squad whether anyone invited him or not. Wherever the boys went, Hugo wanted to go too. For Levi, this was the first time he'd ever had both a best friend and a little brother figure, someone to follow him around, look up to him, and annoy him just the right amount. But don't get me wrong, Hugo could hold his own. If the big boys got too bossy, he would show them who's boss, and they would quickly retreat. Hugo enjoyed coming to my house. Anyone who knows me knows that I have an open door policy. But for Hugo, he had something even better. He had an open pantry policy. If Hugo was coming over, there had to be snacks, constant snacks. He went from letting me know he's a little bit hungry and having a peek to kicking his shoes off at the door, walking straight to the pantry and feasting on whatever he liked. My pantry will stay stocked in his honour, and any children who walk into my home will have that same open pantry policy, because Hugo taught me that the simple things, snacks, warmth and welcome, can make a child feel truly at home. Hugo loved school. He made friends the day he started, a big group of friends like August too. He took pride in his work and would always be eager to share his knowledge. Hugo also loved sports and recently placed first in all athletic events, taking out first overall place for the Year 0 boys group. He loved August and his little Goldie Pops so much, and he too took on the big brother role with so much love and gentle care for his baby sister. And then there was Goldie, Goldie girl. She was the light in anyone's day, and she was definitely one of the highlights in mine. I would purposely delay leaving school before or after, just so I could be there when Chelsea arrived with her. I'd race to get her before anyone else did, and everyone knew not to bother asking me for a hold because the answer was always going to be not today. She was my Goldie time, and I have so many memories of rocking her to sleep in my arms, memories that I will cherish forever. I tried so hard to get her to say auntie. Every time I'd say auntie, she would say dog. I knew she could secretly say auntie and she was just tricking me. She had just started to stand, not quite walking yet, but if she wanted something, she would find a way and she would let everyone know. She created this gentle, soft love around the boys, her own little calming magic. But make no mistake, she was absolutely heading towards being the boss of the whole house, the tiniest one with the biggest spark. These 3 children, August, Hugo and Goldie, changed our lives. They've changed the way we love and the way we look after one another. And then there is Marlo dog. Marlo was the cutest, most well-groomed, life-loving dog. She was gentle with the children, always wanting to be around. She would perch herself under Goldie's seat to snap up any food being flung off the bench when Goldie had finished. Marlo would be out with the kids, hoofing it around when there was any excitement. She would welcome visitors with a loud hello and a zoomy display, followed by 1,000 licks and a lap cuddle. The boys and Goldie loved her so much. She was a part of the family too. The week leading up to their passing was one Levi and I will never forget. We got to spend time with August, Hugo and Goldie every day, not just at school, but before and after school. Whether it was swimming or an hour early to touch just so they could have a play. And on Friday after a huge week, they were adamant they weren't too tired for a play date. Chelsea and I relaxed at my house, watching Hugo outside flying a kite, August and Levi playing laser tag, and Goldie choosing all her favourite decorations on my Christmas tree. I remember rocking her in my arms for a moment while we watched the boys play. It was peaceful and perfect, and never did I imagine it would be the last time. I will be forever grateful for the friendship that Levi and August instantly formed that day at school. We got to spend so much time with our dearest friends, and now we have so many memories to cherish. And in the middle of this heartbreak, we have seen something truly extraordinary. The way our entire community, our whole country, and even some parts of the world have wrapped themselves around Charles. Family, friends, school whānau, strangers, people who have never met her, have felt their heartbreak alongside hers. Aotearoa stood still for her. It felt like every household lit a candle, every town whispered a prayer, and every community held her in their thoughts. People showed up with kai, with flowers, money, gifts, hugs, silence, with support, anything they thought might make her load even a fraction lighter. They showed up because they saw her love, they saw her strength, and they saw the beauty of the 3 little lives she raised with everything she had. The love for Chelsea has been big, it has been deep. It has been loud when she needed loud, gentle when she needed gentle, and it hasn't stopped, not for a moment. Chelsea, through every message, every donation, every hand on your back, every tear shed alongside yours, you have been carried by thousands. Thousands who see you, who care for you, and who will continue to hold you through what comes next. This outpouring of love is a reflection of you, the mum that you are, the friend you are, and the woman you are, and the incredible children who touch so many hearts in their short time here. Levi's also written a few things. I'll just, give me a second. I'm going to read them for Levi. August, you were my best friend. I loved spending lots of time with you, Hugo and Goldie. I loved playing football with you, and I also loved having playdates with you at our houses. I liked watching you and Hugo trying to kill the mosquito with the duck foam gun and flannel, and it was so funny watching Goldie pull all the decorations off the Christmas tree. Do you want to say this part? Are you sure? I wish I had a magic Uno reverse card so I could reverse this whole thing. I will miss all of the fun moments playing together with you guys. I am so sad that this happened, but I am so lucky to have spent so much time with you all. Love you. Thank you.
Kia ora koutou, ko Kyle Harris ahau, ko autu tumoaki o te kura o whakamoe Takapu. Kia ora, my name is Kyle Harris and I'm the principal at Mount Biggs School. I want to begin by offering a sincere thank you to Chelsea for allowing us the honour of speaking today at this celebration of August, Hugo and Goldie. It is truly a privilege to share our memories, thoughts and reflections of these amazing children and to offer our aroha to you, to your tamariki and to your entire whānau. I also want to take a moment to acknowledge our Mount Biggs community, our tamariki, staff, board of trustees, parents, caregivers, and our wider whānau, both past and present. We often talk about having the most supportive community ever, and how true that is. The boys' teachers, Colleen, Lou, and Rowan, have spent hours writing down memories and tributes on behalf of us. As you can imagine, much of this was written through tears. But we want you to know that there was just as many smiles and moments of laughter too, as we talked about your beautiful boys and shared stories from the classroom and playground. They brought us so much joy through their learning, their achievements, their antics, their cheeky smiles, their spirit, and their incredible kindness. We were and are so proud of them. Colleen, Lou and Rowan have captured your beautiful angels so thoughtfully and lovingly. I know teachers can say a lot, but they have done a very, very good job. August was small in size, but absolutely massive in spirit. He arrived at school each day, bubbling with stories from home, eager to share every little adventure. He loved to learn, especially new facts about the world, and he soaked up knowledge with the same enthusiasm he brought to everything he did. He was always on the move, running, kicking a ball, building something, or rushing in from play, red-cheeked and smiling. Fast on his feet, full of energy, and always keen to give anything a go, August shone brightest when he was outside with his friends. His love of football, fitness, and being part of a team was a huge part of who he was. Underneath all that spark was a sensitive and caring soul. August felt everything deeply, and when Goldie was born, he was bursting with pride and excitement. He adored his family, and his strong sense of right and wrong guided him in the way he treated others. Manaakitanga and mahitahi weren't just school values to him, they were simply how he lived. He was respectful, cooperative, and kind. He stood for what mattered, and he looked after the people around him. At school, he grew so much, always striving to do his best, taking pride in his learning, and becoming someone his teachers could rely on. August brought cheekiness, humour, and warmth into every space he entered. His energy lifted others, his friendships were genuine, his ability to communicate his ideas proudly made him a valued part of the classroom and school community. He was beginning to become a wonderful leader, the kind who leads with heart. He was in every way such a little dude with such a big presence, and he will always be remembered with love, pride and smiles. Hugo may have only been at school for a short time, but he made an enormous impact on everyone who had the joy of knowing him. He arrived as a quiet, confident little 5-year-old, taking everything in with those bright eyes of his. It didn't take long before he opened up, becoming a cheerful, chatty part of the class, complete with a cheeky smile, very much like his brothers. When he first started at school, Hugo only wanted to be with August. He adored his big brother and looked up to him in every way. Wanting to do what he did and be where he was. The feeling was mutual. August loved having him close. Their bond was something truly special, full of warmth, loyalty, and the easy closeness siblings share. He threw himself into learning with enthusiasm and always ready to join in during whole class times. He was clever, curious, and made incredible progress in the short time he was with us. He loved dinosaurs and proudly shared his expert knowledge whenever he could. Building was another one of his passions, especially with Lego or magnetic Minecraft blocks, where his imagination and skill really shone through. He always wanted to share his creations. Hugo was always on the move, happiest when he could be active and outdoors. He loved running around, creating huts, carrying sticks, and joining in on games with his friends. And friends were something he had many of. He was social, welcoming, and a natural kindness that made others feel included. He looked out for new students, offered help before anyone asked, and could always be relied on to do the right thing. Beneath his busy energy and playful spirit was a strong sense of justice. Even at 5, he knew what was fair and wasn't shy about standing up for it. He brought reliability, warmth, and heart into our classroom each and every day. Hugo's love for his little sister Goldie was beautiful to see. He talked about her often, proudly, and with that same warmth, protective heart that he showed at school. His time with us was far too short, but the joy, laughter, the light that Hugo carried, along with the deep love he shared with August and Goldie, will be remembered always. Chelsea, once again, thank you for giving us the opportunity. All of us, the children, the staff, the Board of Trustees, the community, miss your beautiful tamariki every single day. But preparing this has given us a chance to celebrate them, to remember them as they were at school, and to feel the happiness they brought into our lives. You and your whānau will always be part of the Mount Biggs family, and we look forward to seeing you again whenever the time is right for you. E hara taku toa, i te toa, takatahi, engari taku toa, he toa, takatini. Our strength is not that of one, but of many. Ngā mihi nui.
Thank you both for your beautiful tributes. Not an easy thing to do in this moment, so we appreciate you sharing. Thank you. We have a special tribute from Stan Walker today, singing Bigger Tua. It was one of the boys' favourite waiatas at school, and if any of the Mount Biggs tamariki would like to stand and join us while he sings Tua, he is going to start with Bigger first, and also the adults who know the words are welcome to join in.
Kia ora whānau, it's Stan here. Man, I'm so sorry for your loss. I'm so sorry that I even have to do this video for you guys. Just want to send our love and our prayers to you guys, and to the beautiful August, Hugo and Goldie. Yeah, the song's for you guys. Aroa nui, and yeah. I was raised in a small town kind of place, where it is what it is and you can't complain, where people didn't know how to listen if you asked them. It starts to make you think what doesn't matter, 'cause there'll always be minds that you never change. So listen to your wild dreams, the ones that make you crazy. They're telling you the right things. So why we gotta think so small when we can be bigger, bigger than this? Listen to that good song beating in your chest. Don't be scared to stray too far from the river. You can be bigger, you can be bigger, bigger.
Kia ora, stand for your aroha and taking the time to make that tribute and make this moment feel special. To the Mount Biggs School Tamariki, thank you for joining in that moment. That waiata was full of love and hope. Everything that it carried in small but determined voices, somehow that felt bigger in this room. Kia ora. Now, most of us adults and kids have read the story Winnie the Pooh, and I'd like to share something Christopher Robin says to Winnie the Pooh in the story about love and hope. If there is ever a tomorrow when we're not together, there is something you must always remember. You are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. But the most important thing is, even if we're apart, I'll always be with you. Shortly, I'll ask you to stand as we prepare to say our final farewell. The family will have the honour of carrying the little ones out to the hearses before they're taken to Beecham's Chapel for a private farewell. You're invited to stay here for a cuppa and continue supporting each other. Those in the back room, if we can ask that you please move into the foyer just while we turn that room around for kai. And those who may have not had the opportunity, please remember to sign the Special Kids Remembrance books which are in the foyer. I invite Mary to come forward and do a closing karakia for us.
Kia ora koutou katoa. Mama Chelsea, Granny Lindy, Auntie Sash, beautiful friends, whānau. Thank you for supporting one another and sharing your manaakitanga at this time. Find strength in the precious memories you have of our children. Today, I'd just like to pray. I have a prayer of hope for all children, including our babies. Lord Jesus, thank you that you are our good shepherd, carrying our children close to your heart. May every child know the deep peace and love of being held close to you. We especially ask that you protect all unborn children and children who are impoverished, neglected, and abused. May we, your people, open our hearts to bring your compassion into their lives. Help us to support and encourage families and communities in the love and protection for children. May children everywhere grow up feeling accepted, safe, and loved. Okay, got a little bit more. August, Hugo, and Goldie, little Marlo, just know that we love you. Go in peace to be with our tupuna, who I know will embrace and love you all, just as Mummy has. God bless you, our children. Amen. Kia ora tātou. Ngā mihi.
Kia ora. On our journey ahead, we must prepare for the roller coaster of emotions that are yet to come. Let's be kind to ourselves and to each other, understanding that grief is love with no place to go, no set course, and each person's experience is different. Whilst no one can take this pain away, let's be reminded of the overwhelming kindness that has already been spoken about, that does still surround us. Not only the family and friends, but also from the Give a Little page and the ongoing donations that come to the house daily. Support from our community, which includes Palmerston North Boys High, but from the country and even around the world. You, family and friends, and the wider community may be asking how we continue to honour this moment. In the weeks, months and years to come, continue to be kind and thoughtful to the family. Offer help where you can. Many people find it difficult to know what to say to a grieving parent, and saying their names and talking about the kids often will bring Chelsea comfort. We continue talking about them because they are ours and we were theirs, which is something that, as Christopher Robin explains from Winnie the Pooh, that time or being apart can never change. Please, can I ask you to stand? August, Hugo, Goldie, Marlo. Your time with us was far too brief and incredibly precious, the time that we've had together, which is heartbreakingly over. We wish you could have stayed with us longer. This moment is hard for us to face right now. And we promise to do our best and to love and care for each other. Your presence has changed us, the way that you laughed, the way that you saw the world with fresh eyes, and how you reminded us and continue to remind us to love without hesitation. Those we love never truly leave us, as the love that August, Hugo, and Goldie have planted in our hearts does and will continue to shine brightly. We will hold their sweet little memories so dear that they are guiding lights, warming our hearts. May this love have the power to show us light on the healing path ahead. August, Hugo and Goldie, we will always wish we never had to be apart. And you will always be our perfect boys and our Goldie girl. Marlo will protect you on your journey until you arrive in the arms of the big warm hug from Papa Ronnie and your big sister Iris. Until your mum and family and friends here meet you again, you'll be very well looked after. August, James Field, Hugo, John Field, and Goldie, May Iris Field. We commit you to your place of rest. Carry our love with you as always. Your innocent hearts are so pure as your souls fly free. We will always love you and hold you close in our hearts, the beautiful, amazing innocence of you all. Rest gently.
New truck, big lift, old roads, we been tearing up since way back when. But these wheels are innocent. New hitch, new seats, no hit story, and you just can't fake that. So let's change that, girl. Let's go put some miles on it. Back of the Chevy with the engine running. Just you and me in a truck bed wide like a California king. We could break it in if you know what I mean. Put some miles on it. Back of the Chevy with the engine running. Just you and me in a truck bed wide like a California king. We could break it in if you know what I mean. Put some miles on it. We could break it in if you know what I mean. All night, no brakes, I'll tell, no gate. Ain't gotta try too hard. My baby's push to start. I'll torque, full speed, off-road on me. 0 to 100 fast. My foot ain't touched the gas. I said, hey baby, slow it down, let's make it last. You said, where's the fun in that? Yeah, let's go put some miles on it. Back of the Chevy with the engine running. Just you and me in a truck bed wide like a California king. We could break it in if you know what I mean. Put some miles on it. We could break it in if you know what I mean. Put some miles on it. We could break it in if you know what I mean. Mile after mile after mile after mile. Turn up the night like that radio dial. Shoulder to shoulder where nobody knows. Know where we're going, we ain't going on. We're putting miles on it. Back of the Chevy with the engine running. Just you and me in a truck bed wide like a California king. We could break it in if you know what I mean. Put some just you and me in a truck bed ride like a California king. We could break it in if you know
so when I'm coming back down, I'll see the Thomas swears. Good one.
See you later, Kate, mate.
Oh, you like going?
Yeah, we go.
Bye, Nina. I'll see you on the weekend. You'll be good. And then you'll be able to come cook my Christmas for you. Hello, sorry. Oh, sorry, I'll have to give it to you on the weekend. Okay? Oh, yeah, Dad might just go by it.
I didn't pay it last year, so they closed it last week.
Did you really want for your birthday? Yeah.
What's the big case?
What's the price?
I want something, but I don't.
Oh, what a surprise. No, I didn't bring it up.
Can we go? Can we go?